Josh. This is my channel, Newtons per second. Welcome, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new rocket I just built, the Jupiter 3. Well, wait a minute. This already looks like a rocket I already have. Most of my videos are about the Jupiter 3. Well, I made this one last week. The goal was to fly a version of this with the Cato Rocket Club, and they're in Durham, Connecticut. But their rules are a little bit different as far as impulse. They are capped at an I impulse to 2,000 feet for single deploy and 2,500 feet for dual deploy. Where I really love this Jupiter series I've been building, I got my Jupiter 3 and now I'm making a Jupiter 4 for my L3 for Potter's New York next year, LDRS, which will be exciting. Yeah, I kind of like the flying season's done, but Cato is very unique. They fly all year long. So I really wanted to fly a Jupiter, and I just made this. I think I started it last Thursday and had it ready for Saturday's launch. Very cool. Looks pretty identical. I still had the decal pattern, so I hand cut the decals. I made the centerings lighter. Well, ultimately, I made this to fit their weight restrictions too, because you're capped at an I. I can't have a 40-pound rocket fly on an I motor. You guys know that'd be probably disastrous if you even left the pad. So believe it or not, this weighs only 14 pounds loaded. I simmed it with a Aerotech i500. That was kind of the goal. How big, how heavy can I make this rocket and still fly safely on a motor like that? My other choice was a Cesaroni, the 540. I think it's like a White Thunder motor they have. That's pretty potent. And they both simmed about the same kind of performance, getting about 1,000 feet on the sim. So a quick rundown on the stats of this rocket. It still has a 75 millimeter, just like the big Jupiter 3. It has 10-10 rails on one side, 15-15 on the other, just like the other Jupiter. But one huge area that I cut back on was the centerings. They are a lot thinner. The motor mount tube doesn't go quite as high, shaving weight. The recovery system is a lot lighter. Since this rocket isn't as heavy, I don't have to have it super beefed up. Oh, and before I forget, I like to thank Lock Precision for this. I mean, these are all Lock Precision airframes and couplers. I shot a video going over the start of my level 3 process. When I opened up the box, I was really confused. I had all these extra airframes. And I said in there, I'm going to email them or try to call them and see what they want to do with all these extra parts. I had 2 extra 7.5-inch airframes and an extra coupler. Well, they got back to me and they said, word for word, that's outstanding. Just use the airframes and the coupler to make another rocket. And I was like, okay, I can do that. But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And this just kind of popped in my head. I'm like, man, I'd really love to show up to a rocket launch with a rocket that I'm pretty well known for around here and just make a lighter version of it. So this is the Jupiter 3.0 LITE. And I bought the i500 right on the field from Rip Comshaw, the wild man in Connecticut. And yeah, we got it loaded in, and a good friend of mine, Bob Valding, helped me get it set up on the pad, and we had fun doing that. I had 2 cameras at the pad to get some incredible video of this rocket lifting off, and my handheld camera, I forgot to change the battery, and when the LSO was announcing the rocket and getting ready to hit the switch, I looked down at the camera and I seen the battery light flashing and it shut off. So that was kind of my failed moment. I didn't get my close-up I traditionally do of the rocket going up in the recovery. So I used one of the videos from my friend Tom. He used a cell, but he got a pretty good view of this rocket going up and the whole recovery process there. So I'm going to implement that into the flight video that's going to come up pretty soon. So the second launch I did was with the Blue Lightning rockets, the 4-inch diameter, kind of like the blue metallic paint job on it. And, it stands probably almost 6 feet tall. I loaded the Ronald McDonald's French fry parachute just to show everyone again, there was a lot of new people there, so that made that launch pretty exciting. I think everyone enjoyed that. And I only sent that up on an Aerotech H135, the DMS motor, and that goes about 700 feet, which is perfect. When you have a parachute, something like that, you really want to show off. You don't want it going too high. That way you can keep the rocket pretty close to fall near the pads, and everyone has this parachute in their view. You can get good pictures or just a good visual look at it. All right, let's cut to the flight videos. I appreciate everyone's support, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again.
You see how high it's going to go?
Right about now. Oh my God! Is that successful? That is very successful. Yeah. Just like
that's an experience, looks like.
Hey, there's the French fry chute, guys.
Yes.
Check it out, McDonald's French fry chute.
Oh, that's a beauty. Perfect. Perfect. That was a good launch. Fast food delivery.
Hey, there's the French fry chute, guys.
Yes.
Check it out, McDonald's French fry chute.
Oh, that's a beauty. Oh, perfect, Josh. That worked out perfect. That was a good launch. Fast food delivery.